You remember this setup? It is still here, and the fish are still there. Okay. Now, today I just want to illustrate how many of you can start your earthworm farming. As I've said, earthworm farming is one of the biggest farming units we have in agriculture, and because earthworm depend on organic waste, so all your crop residues, manure, ashes, charcoal waste, crop residues, domestic kitchen waste. So you see this tank, you need to have one of it. Then you cut it just like I've cut this one. You cut it so you have this big down on the top 1 foot, which you can use. You can use this same system, this very tank, to also do your fish rearing, and this tank can take 100 fish in total, from baby to adult. Okay, so you cut it like this, then have it stand on a stand like this. Then you put in a bucket under the pipe to collect your liquid organic fertilizers. Now, how do you set up? Now, first of all, fill the down 1 foot here with sawdust or wood shaving. Then drench it with water, that is, soak it with water, pour water on it. You make sure you sprinkle the water everywhere, and until you start seeing the water drop out from the pipe, then you stop. Now you collect, because we've done the earthworm classes several times already. So you now take your plantain trunk, you add your green grass, your manure, your ash, charcoal, pour them inside. Then you collect your earthworm, and by the way, your earthworm must come with the soil that is found in. Then you put them inside. Then you pack in food, again, the dry grass, the fresh grasses. You pack as many, you are able to go ahead. Now remember, every 200 kilo of feed, 500 earthworm can eat 2 kilo of feed. Every 500 earthworm can eat 2 kilo of feed per day. So if you are stocking in the feed in this tank, you have to know the total quantity of the feed that will go in there, so that you cannot calculate. Remember, you have to do your calculation for 3 months, which is 90 days. By 90 days, they should be able to digest everything inside, and then you can have the manure tea, the worm itself, and the worm compost. Now, 50% of whatever will be in this tank will be the worm compost, and 50% of what will be in the tank is the worm itself. Then the tea is collected separately, because every day you go and sprinkle water on it. You wait until you see water coming out from that pipe before you stop. Now, the system again, you see, earthworm, just like snail, don't like the sun. So the sun like this hitting inside their house, they don't like it, or touching them, they don't like it. So you have to make sure this tank is under a shade and it is covered with net. The reason why, if you don't put it in a shade covered with net, the wild bird will come, lizard will come, almost every animal will come, rats will come, rodents will come, and they will come and be disturbing. They'll be digging them out and be eating. So this is how you are going to say. So look for this very tank, and then cut it up just like this. Then you can put at the bottom almost 1 foot deep, or sawdust or wood shaving. You sprinkle water, then you can start beginning to add all the other food. Remember, you add your waste charcoal, the powdered charcoal, right? Then you add your manure. So you can take ruminant manure. Don't add pig and poultry manure, because they have a lot of nutrients, and they can become hot, and they emanate what they call methane gas, and it can kill many of them. Then you begin to put all the various food, your kitchen waste, your yam peel, cassava peel, your grass you weeded from the farm or you cut from the bush, plantain trunks, you just name it. But there should be no salt, there should be no chemical inside. And this system must be put under a shade to prevent the sun from hitting on them. and then the perimeter of the setup protected from external predators, and that rat coming in from the bush, birds flying from wherever, and they all come and start attacking your system. You need to protect that. If not, they'll harvest all your earthworm in the tank. And as I've said, 500 earthworm can eat 2 kilos of food a day. So do your calculation. Know how much food go into the system, and you calculate for 3 months, and that is good. That's your earthworm for you, and we are good to go. If there's any question you would like to ask,